That's the wrong scene, Ro. Great job. What a good start of stream today. Just pressed the wrong button. I was like, that will work. That will do. Hi, it is good to see all of you. Pro streamer. Yeah, I know. I know. Some also call me Rosannatxt, you know? It's just, it's so obvious. But hi, it is good to see all of you. How's everyone doing? I know that I saw some of you already during the co-working stream, but I hope you all had a nice break if you were there. And if you weren't there, it's good to see you today. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday so far. Let me see who got first crew. I see Nuts, I see Esther, I see Hopeful Weirdo, I see Mama Sim, and I see Micah. Congratulations on snatching one of the first 5 today. Thank you, thank you. Let me say hello to all of you. Micah, welcome in. Nuts, welcome in. Mama Sim, welcome in. Esther, welcome in. Nymphiliora, welcome in. Homeserve, welcome in. Aquarius, no, I always say Starlight. Starlight, welcome in. Sharon, welcome in. Nintendo, welcome in. Daniel, welcome in. Moira, welcome in. Thoughts and Intervals, welcome in. Bella, welcome in. Megan, welcome in. Molly, welcome in. Anna, welcome in. Kelly, welcome in. Ruby, welcome in. Finn, welcome in. Anna, welcome in. Squeaks, welcome in. Vin, welcome in. US Gaming Trucker, welcome in. May, welcome in. Lore, welcome in. It is so good to see you. It is 3 a.m. and if my brain doesn't shut off, I will politely scream, oh no, I'm sending you all the sleepiest of vibes. All the sleepiest of vibes, okay? I hope you get to sleep soon. Random question, why the TXT after your name? Because I am a chatterbox, so I have a lot of text. TXT is the extension for a text file. It actually says that in my bio as well. Also, Karifa, hi, welcome in. It's good to see you. And Crafty Simmer, welcome in. It's good to see you as well. I hope you are all doing so well. And Mark, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Actually, it's probably my fault for waking up and taking ADHD meds at 4 p.m. and then sleep meds at 10 p.m. Probably still got the ADHD meds in my system. Sometimes meds can be weird. They just mess everything up. But I still wish you all the best sleeps. Thank you so much for stopping by, though. And in the raid video, true. Although a lot of people don't get what I did in the raid video. I'm like, see what I did there? And like a lot of people are like, no, actually I didn't. Also, Jojo, welcome in, and Flux, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. But it's really funny because there's like three types of people with the TXT. There's people that immediately get it. They're like, oh, haha, that's a TXT file extension. Then there's people that think that it's from the Korean K-pop band, which I'm not necessarily into, but I'm also not against. So, and then there's people who are like, I have no clue why it's there, but I'll just accept that it is. Also, Kiwi, did I say hi? Welcome in. It's good to see you. And Noisy, welcome in. It's good to see you as well. It's too subtle. Yeah, I think it's really funny that it's so subtle because I don't think it's subtle at all. It has actually inspired a friend of mine who no longer streams, but she used to stream. Her name was Ellen EXE. And then when I originally, when I started streaming, I wasn't called Rosannatxt. I had different usernames on different accounts. So I had my Twitch account, which was Rosanna Josephina. And then my Twitter was Rosie Sims. And then my YouTube, I think, was also Rosanna Josephina. But then I couldn't do Rosanna Josephina on Twitter because it was too long. There was a whole ordeal where I had like 7 million usernames and it wasn't ideal. And then after like 4 months, I wanted to change it to be consistent everywhere. Noisy, thank you so much for the 13 months. Thank you. I appreciate that a ton. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. I'll add you to the sub board in a second. But thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime. I appreciate that lots. Thank you. But I was like, I really wanted to get a username that was like consistent across the board. And then I was brainstorming with Ellen, and then I was like, would you mind if I also come up with like the extension concept, because I really like it. Because I came up with like many names and a lot of them had Sims in it. And I was like, I don't want to have Sims in my name because I want to use it across multiple platforms, also places where I don't post about the Sims. And then I was like, something with Rosie, and it didn't really fit right. And I just couldn't figure it out. And then I was like, you know what? I'll just ask. And then she was like, oh my God, yes, go for it. And then Sweetie actually helped me brainstorm as well. And we came up with TXT because I'm a chatterbox. So that would be like the perfect extension. And then, funnily enough, Noah actually changed his name to Noah MP3 because he is the king of sound alerts. And then Micah changed her name to Micah MOV because she edits videos. And it kind of like became this thing where there's now a whole bunch of people. I know that Pixie also changed their name to Pixie PDF because we talked about it earlier. So there's like a whole bunch of people who have file extension names on Twitch now, and I love it. Also, Kathy, hi, it is so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. You thought of the K-pop group? Really, Lord? That's so funny. The funny thing is I didn't even know it was a K-pop group until people started asking me about it. I use JPEG for my usernames because my name is GP. Oh, but that's perfect. But you can join the crew too. You're part of the extension crew. I'm quickly gonna add Noisy to the subboard. Thank you so much again for the 13 months. That's such a long time. I'm not a file. I'm just the whole office. Yeah. You're like, your personality cannot be confined to one singular file type. You're a whole office with all of them. I love that though. That's so good. There we go. Hi, Raven. Welcome in. It's so good. I love your sound alert. Also, Silverwolf, hi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Most people don't even know that file extensions even exist. I think a lot of people know that they exist, but they don't consciously know. Like, everyone always talks about a PDF file. Wow. Like, everyone knows what it is. A lot of people talk about PNGs and JPEGs when they're talking about pictures. I just don't think people like consciously realize that it's a file extension. So yeah, the TXT it's a little bit of a nerdy extension, but I kind of like that. I mean, I'm a little bit of a nerd as well, so it fits. Also, if there's any, I don't think there has been any, but if there's any like frame drops or like little blips in the stream, I'm currently also rendering and exporting a video. Because I need to send it over to a sponsor for a review, and I managed to edit it in between my previous stream and this stream. But I'm rendering it as we speak, and I think we should be good, but just let me know if anything happens. Sophia! Thank you so much for that brand new sub. Thank you. Hollybutts, let me add you to the subboard. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much for wanting to subscribe. I appreciate it. Please do enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. There we go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a ton. I found your Twitch from your YouTube videos. Let's go. Which YouTube videos? The ones about productivity or the Sims ones? Because it's always a guess where people come from, because they tend to come from both. But thank you so much for coming from YouTube to Twitch. I appreciate that a lot. The Notion one, see? That's what I was wondering about. But thank you so much for coming over. I appreciate it lots. You might see a bit of a different side here on the on Twitch. We did do a co-working stream in the afternoon, so that's like where you see the productivity side of my content. But tonight we're gonna play some Sims. We'll be building in the Sims. So if you vibe with that, you're more than welcome to hang out. But thank you so much again for coming from YouTube to Twitch. I know that's a step that not everyone takes. So it means a lot when people take the effort. I'm so hyped for how the fairy castle is going to turn out. Speaking of, okay, so I have a vision. I realized the other day, something that I'm struggling with this build is the fact that it almost feels like the build is too isolated because there's no landscaping around it. And I know that the castle is in the sky, so like the stairs are really long, and you know, it's like there's not supposed to be any landscaping. But I think if I have this build floating and there's no landscaping on the lot itself, it's gonna feel out of place. It's gonna feel like empty. I will upload it, the judges are gonna see it, and they'll be like, this build feels like a little bit lost in space, if that makes any sense. And I think having like the basically the floor of the build be like a beautiful lemon garden with like lemon trees, and you can like stroll through them, and they're like very overgrown and whimsical, will kind of translate into the shell itself. Like it will kind of make the transition between the floor to the castle flying in the sky. And then also if we have vines kind of hanging off of the castle, it's not going to feel like out of place. I think that's what I've been struggling with every single time I look at this castle. I'm like, the castle is cute, but it looks out of place. And I was struggling with what to do on the interior. Maybe put the ground lower so it looks the castle is higher. I can't put the ground lower, Bella. You can't change that in The Sims. Oh, wait, you mean like lower it with the terrain tool? No, I think that's going to look awkward. Also, then I would have to make the stairs longer, which I don't think is going to work because the stairs won't take very long. And I also think with the spiral right now, I think the spiral looks good. I think I don't want to extend it because then it's going to become too long. Yeah, honestly, I think if we do trees, it won't be as tall as the build yet. I think we'll be fine. Is it possible to do floating landscaping? I guess technically you could, but I don't think I want to because I don't see how that would make sense. As in, like, I don't necessarily see how floating landscaping would make it make sense. It would still be floating on an empty lot. And I think this is just something, this is one of those situations where in any other sandbox game, you might not have this problem because there would actually be landscaping around it. But for this specific build, because it's limited to a Sims lot, your brain will automatically perceive the lot as being empty and being like, oh, this build isn't finished or something. I wouldn't recommend normal trees. No, I was thinking maybe we can use things from like Crystal Creations. There's the crystal tree and we can have like lemons growing from that. We can make like a nice orchard. We can make maybe like a pond or something with like a bridge over it. Like I can make it like a magical garden. And then from the magical garden, you can take the spiral stairs that goes up into the floating castle. And then everything again is going to be really inspired by the colors from the lemon meringue pie. So like white and light yellow, like baby yellow kind of pastel, and some like hints of lighter brown, I think. Oh, I forgot to change the channel points. You know what? I like the cute swings. That could be nice. I didn't like them in the castle itself, but I like the idea of having them in the garden. Leading to the castle with lemon. Yeah, exactly. Kind of. Although the stairs aren't covered in lemon vines because there's no way I can do that. I was already almost screaming and throwing my computer out of the window by making lemon vines on the castle itself the other day. So I think I need to stop making lemon vines because they're taking so much time and they're like really cute, what I have right now. But if I think I'm going to do that more, I'm going to spend so much time on that it's going to take away from all the other things I could do. But I think we can make it cute. I think we can kind of integrate it and like make it feel like a better transition. The only thing is I just feel like it's going to be, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And Bumblebee, welcome in. It's good to see you. I was just thinking sometimes I'm like a little bit worried that this is going to stray so far away from the pie concept. But then I looked at people, like there's a couple of people who've already submitted their build. And for instance, Micah submitted a build which is called Tiramisu Paradise. And it is just a dollhouse shell. Like there isn't anything like extremely pie-like to it. And then there is someone who did the Black Forest cake. And it's very much just, I mean, at the top, it kind of looks like a pie. But I think maybe what I have to let go of is the vision of it really like looking like a pie. Maybe some snow to evoke meringue. Ooh, I do like that idea. We can work with that. I didn't like it on the castle itself, but we can absolutely work with that in the garden. I like that idea. Maybe like a winter garden or something could be cute. Although I feel like we have to stick with the spring vibes for the lemons to work, but kind of maybe like an end of spring kind of, you know, or end of winter, start of spring kind of vibe. Also, Kabo-san, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. So yeah, that's kind of my vision. There's only 2 people who have submitted their build so far. Is that true? I'm just saying this. Is that true? Yeah, there's only 2 people who have submitted their final build, which is always a bit scary because that means that I can't like really showcase. Aren't lemon winter fruits? I don't know, but I just feel like the pastel with the white is very spring vibes. Also because we're using a lot of greens. And in winter, you don't really have... Let me actually... Midwinter, funnily enough. Yeah. Lemon sets their fruit through early summer after a spring flowering and are ready for harvest midwinter. Interesting. They stay fresh on the tree for months, which means that as they mature, one can have a steady supply of fruit for most of the year. I love that. I didn't know that. Also, Jellyfish, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is so good to see you. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but my lights today feel really bright. Just gonna turn them down a little bit. Still feels really bright. Maybe that's just me. I'm just getting used to the fact that this camera can do so much more low lights that I don't have to have like the brightest light on. Also, I was kind of waiting for... Okay, I think my export is completed of my video. So I'm just very quickly going to upload it to my drive. So that I can send the link to my management so they can pass it on. I've been having the worst day with... Not with tech necessarily, but with editing today. I don't know what's going on, but my computer was just refusing to edit my footage. Yeah, it could be spring snow. Exactly. Making some food, so I'll be lurking. Of course. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate that a ton. I have these, but I think these can go. Is this gonna be the best place? Yeah, I have enough space on here. Although this video might be really big. I actually didn't check. I exported it and I didn't check how large the video file is. Out of curiosity, let me just check. Oh, it's only 1.6 gigabytes. That's fine. It's a very fair... Yeah, that's so true in Infilior. It's a fairy garden. So it doesn't really matter in the end. Hi, Gray. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Did you change your name color? In my brain, your name was red in chat before. But I hope you're doing well. It is so good to see you. How has everyone's Friday been so far? Because we've just been yapping about the game immediately and just about all things The Sims and stuff. But how have you guys been? I know some of you were here for co-working, so some of you were working with me. Obviously, I hope you had a really good working time. But, like, what else? It's always been gray, no pun intended. No, but, like... Wait, your name color is gray. Because for me, it's never shown up as gray. It always shows up in a color. Also, Carmoon, welcome in, and Katie, welcome in, and Joey, welcome in. It is so good to see all of you. I hope you're all having a wonderful Friday so far. Do you guys have any fun plans for the weekend? I don't even know how to change it to a color. That's so interesting. It's yellow for you? That's so interesting. Also, Louise, thank you so much for redeeming the hi, I'm new. I usually do a quick little introduction, so let me introduce myself. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. On this channel, I do co-working as well as gameplay. When we do gameplay, it's mostly The Sims 4 with a sprinkle of variety. I'm from the Netherlands. I have 2 cats. I have ADHD. And today we will be building a fairy castle in the sky in The Sims, which is basically based off a lemon meringue pie. Makes total sense, right? I'm going to a birding session tomorrow. Enjoy. I'd love to see the pictures. Resting during the weekend. That sounds lovely. Also, hi, Mai. It's good to see you. Enjoy the resting. And also, Icarus, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Took half of the day off so I could do some stuff around the house. Nice. Sometimes it's just chill to have some time for that, you know? She has ADHD? Me? No idea. No idea what you're talking about. Gotta love when being the best employee gets you unwanted mandatory overtime. Wait, what? No, that sucks. I'm so sorry. I hope you get some time off. Also, Louise, welcome to chat. Welcome.
Hi,
with
Barbie.
name colors, I'm on an iMac, so I have gray as a purple
Barbie.
color on there.
Barbie. Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Pinklix.
Hi, Barbie.
But you have your MacBook open, and That is so weird. Why do name colors never really show as the actual name color? That's confusing. Been asleep for most of it. Had a bit of a nasty situation come up from people I'm no longer in contact with, and it's been rough on me mentally. I'm so sorry. I'm sending you all the hugs. I'm glad that you are getting some rest though, because sometimes your body and your brain just needs it, you know. But let's see. Just quickly scrolling up to make sure that I didn't miss any messages earlier. Also, thank you so much for the lurk, Raven. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I actually have a very nice weekend planned, or I think it's a nice weekend at least. I'll probably be working like most of the day tomorrow. I need to finish another video. I need to prepare my week. I'll probably have to finish the build for the Builders games. I don't think we'll finish it today. So I'll be working basically tomorrow until like 3 or something. But I don't mind working on content and stuff in the weekend because I also enjoy it. Like if I'm going to be building in The Sims on Saturday morning, that's a really chill Saturday morning. I don't care that it's for a recording and that it's actually for like a video or for a competition. I'll be like just chilling in my jammies with my coffee and just building in The Sims. So I'll be doing that. And then probably from like 3, 4 in the afternoon, I'm just going to hang out with Scott. We're going to have a nice like Saturday chill time. We're probably going to, if the weather's going to be good, we might go outside, have a drink somewhere. We'll probably just have a chill date night in. We'll cook some nice dinner. Just have a very relaxing Saturday evening. And then on Sunday, I'm first going to go to a Pilates class, but not too early. So I get to sleep in a little bit for once on Sunday. Then I'm going to pack my stuff. I have a Pilates class at 11:30. Then right after, I'm going to go to the hairdresser because we're going to touch up my hair finally because this is ridiculous. We need to get it fixed. Also, the whole shape in my hair, it needs some shaping and some trimming and some recoloring. So we're going to do my hair. And then as soon as I'm done at the hairdresser, I'm going to go to the beauty center to get my brows done. Which I'm like, it's such a nice self-care day. Like sleeping in, working out, hairdresser, beauty center. Perfect. And then like I get home by dinner time and then I'm just going to have a nice dinner and another like chill date night with Scott before he leaves on or maybe he will actually be at his parents'. He wasn't sure yet. So maybe I have some time for myself. So I'll just bring my e-reader. I can read along. I can just continue my book finally. And then Scott is going to leave very early Monday morning. So I'll probably like have some time with him before he goes on Monday morning to like go to his rowing competition. But you hate having to make small talk. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I always love when I get my hair dyed that like they just put the dye in and then in the meantime they're actually going to go work on another client. So I just get to chill with my e-reader. Let's go, Mama Sim. Isn't it nice? I feel like those self-care things I just love so much. I am reading part 4 in Throne of Glass, which is, I keep forgetting the actual name. So yeah. I was wondering how the Pilates is going. Great to hear you're still doing it. Yes, I am actually enjoying it, which is really weird because I've never been at a place where I've been enjoying a sport. I wouldn't say that I'm like loving it, considering that it is absolutely murdering for my muscles and it is very intense. But I feel like I really like the ambiance. I really like the place that I go to. They are very, very accommodating in the fact that I have muscle issues and that I have like active shoulder pain. They always help in thinking along of like what I can do and what alternative exercises I can do. The classes are quite small. Everyone is very friendly, but not like in a they always want to chit chat kind of way. They're just nice, but they're all there to like focus on their workout. The classes are small, so I don't feel like it's a very big group or something. And also something that I love, it sounds so silly, but they give these classes in the basement of the location that I go to. So there's no windows and they basically turn off the light. So there's the only light in the room is like some really big red LED sign that says like, let's go work out or something. And then they have a bunch of mirrors and some like very subtle RGB lighting in the room. So it's very like sensory chill, especially for a workout in the morning. And they have like nice music, but it's not too loud. And the instructor has a microphone, so you can always hear her properly, even though she should easily be able to do it without a microphone and how small the room is. I think there's like 12 reformer machines in there. So there's maybe like 12, 14 people in the class. I think something like that. So yeah, it's like really, really, really nice. Exactly. It's like the small class helps you with asking questions. Yeah. And also something that I immediately noticed on my first session there. Also, Lixin, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. They have like a little coin that you can put in front of your reformer machine that says yes on one side and no on the other side. And then you can like flip it on whether you want to be touched or not. So like if she's going to correct your posture and if she's going to like help you or adjust the way that you're doing the exercise, if you're okay with being touched. That to me was like the first session I was there, I was like, damn, there's low light, no light music. They ask you if you're okay with being touched. This is like the most sensory friendly place I've ever been to. I don't know myself. Ro, can you help? I tried to get a new sub for you, but I can't because I'm not getting an OTP. What is an OTP? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Also, your sub is still active because you still have a... I know, Esther. Rosaigo for being mindful. Isn't it so nice? One-time passcode. Check the message that Esther sent. Yeah, so the thing is, you still have an active subscription because it still says 1 month subscriber. I can't see when you subscribed. You can see that in your own subscription dashboard. You can see when your sub ends. So you can either upgrade your sub, so you can like go to a multiple month subscription or go to a tier 2 subscription or any of those things. But you have to be aware that by doing that, you are basically paying double. Unless your current subscription is about to end tomorrow, then you've basically maximized the time of using it and then you can upgrade. But let's say you got a subscription yesterday, you pay $4, $5 depending on where you live, and then today you want to upgrade to tier 2, you would be paying a second time for this month. It's not ideal. Also, I would highly recommend not subscribing on your phone. Unless you're in Norway. That's the exception where subscribing on your phone is actually cheaper. But anywhere else, subscribing on your phone is going to be more expensive than subscribing through a browser. Because by subscribing on your phone, what happens is you're also paying Apple or Android. Because they take a cut of the sub prices and Twitch just increases them. So you'll get like about a $2 discount by subscribing through desktop. Also, if you subscribe through desktop, you can set up a recurring subscription so that like it automatically renews for you. If you subscribe through phone, it always ends after a month, I believe. Yeah, if you subscribe on your phone because you don't have a computer, open the Twitch in your browser and then subscribe rather than subscribing through the app. Also, Amanda, welcome in. It's good to see you. And Sophie and Huff, did I say hi to you guys? I hope you're doing so wonderful. But I'm so glad to see you, Amanda. It's good to have you again. I see that the ads are in progress, so I'm just gonna start up my game. Which is like $150. Really? Interesting. I don't know about localized sub prices. That's the thing. So I don't know exactly how they work. I use Prime Sub for you, so it's all good. But yeah, so the reason they have different prices is just because iOS and Android, for any purchase made in an iOS or Android app, not just Twitch. Any. Yeah, I said 150. So I read that as like not 150, but 1.5. I would say that as 150. In Dutch, we say 150. So we say 150 when we read 1.5. Also, Phoenix, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. But any app that you have. So even if you have like a little mobile game and you have to do in-game purchases, 20%, I believe, of that on iOS goes to Apple. Like Apple just, that's how Apple makes a lot of their money, is because any app that goes through their app store and that goes through Apple Pay, that's also if you have Disney through Apple Pay, for instance, you pay a little bit extra. Maybe it's 30%. I'm not 100% sure about all the like. Good thing is I'm on Android. Android does the same, Gray. Hate to break it to you, but Android also takes a cut. Yeah, it's like a commission for app purchases. That's a good way to describe it. A new space? No. Same space as always, Phoenix. I just changed the color to pink instead of orange. The beginning of this week we actually had green. So I'm just mixing it up, you know. I had co-working was orange today, so I was feeling pink. Also I'm trying to start up my Sims game, but it's slow. So it's been starting up. It hasn't started up yet. Also, we are getting very close to 1,500 lamp licks. If you get the 1,500th lick, or the 2,000th, or the 2,500th, you actually get a special role in the Discord. So, just saying. I have Mama Sim. Actually, now that my Sims game is still starting up, let's talk about the new roadmap. I'm pissed. Because 2 kits release while I'm in the US. I won't be here. I will get them for free. Won't be here. Expansion pack releases when I'm on holiday in Aruba. I might be able to get early access, but doesn't help because I'm not there to play. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess the thing is, what is nice is that I'm gonna be able to do a giveaway of the new pack during Movember. Like, that's a big plus. I think I like that. It's a dress, Panji. Also, hi, it is good to see you. Wait, let me show you. I was wearing a little belt with it before, but it was too tight, so I took it off. Also, Lucy, thank you so much for redeeming the hi. I'm new. Hi. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Lena. Welcome in. It's good to see you. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. On this channel, I do co-working as well as gameplay. When we do gameplay, it's mostly The Sims 4 with a sprinkle of variety. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you just want to lurk and vibe, that's also completely fine. Yeah, navigation is getting in the way of The Sims. See, this is proof. As a content creator, you should never, ever take a break. Yes, I'm gonna go to Aruba in October. I'm gonna go with my best friend and her boyfriend and my boyfriend. So we're gonna go on a little couples holiday for 2 weeks. We're gonna go windsurfing. That's a great dress, thank you. I'm so glad you like my dress. I really like my dress as well. That's okay, Lena. No worries, no worries. There's never any expectation for you to always be here. I've already been to Aruba with my bestie once. That was 3 years ago. We celebrated our 25th friendship anniversary. Isn't that wild? So that means that now when we're going to Aruba, we'll actually be celebrating our 28th friendship anniversary.
Oh, it's that time again, Cat Jam Fruji love.
Panji, thank you so much for the freaking 17 months. Holy shit. Thank you, thank you. Let me add you to the subboard. When you said Aruba, both me and my partner started singing that TikTok sound, Aruba, Jamaica, oh, I want to take ya. I don't think I know which one that is. I wish I knew now, though. Is Still running streams while you're away? Yes, she's going to play the new expansion pack. Are you guys excited for that? Also, Panji, this is your last month as a potted planty. Then you'll actually turn into a pumpkin. There we go. It's by the Beach Boys. I love that. That's some 80s gold. What do you think about it? So I'm actually pretty excited. I think the 2 kits sound very nice. I actually have CC for both of those kits. Like, I have Nursery CC and I have Art Studio CC. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. So in that sense, I have to admit that I'm pretty excited. When it comes to, of course, great. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you, thank you. And then I think for the life and death pack, I'm really hoping that we're finally going to get some stuff for elders. Like, that would be pretty darn cool. So yeah, I'm actually I think this might be good. I'm curious to see what will happen for like world stuff and things. There we go. So I have been thinking, now that I've decided that I would landscape around it, I think we're gonna have to make a decision on where to place this build, because before the lot didn't really matter that much. But I think with looking at this, I'm like, I'm not sure if I want to landscape a 60. This is a 64 by 64, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, he already hinted at that. So I think we'll definitely, I mean, it makes sense. If you have a pack that's all about death, it's going to be about like your final life stages. I would like to see something like a cemetery in The Sims. Like a place where you can have your Sims graves, a place where your Sims can go to mourn instead of always having your graves in your household inventory or in your lot. I'd like to see something of a retirement home or something. Like stuff like that, I think would all be pretty cool. I like the idea of maybe having, like you can set up a will and maybe like setting up who you're going to leave your money to, like inheritance and stuff. Yeah, maybe like a funeral home. That'd be cool. Thank you, Jupiter. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just quickly going to save it to my library, so I can move it to the lot. I think I'm going to go to the lot where we have the mountain. And then I'm just going to get rid of the mountain, so I can live my best Addams Family life. That'd be so fun. I'm not going to lie. That'd be so fun. Which reminds me, I'm not just a dog mom. I also have become a plant mom. I now have 2 succulents. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Is there more information, like a YouTube video? So there is like a little video that they posted on Twitter yesterday where they have like tarot cards, and they're kind of like doing a tarot card reading, and they've published the names of the kits and the pack already, which actually kind of surprised me. They've never done that before. They always say that there's going to be like 2 kits and an expansion pack and like a free base game update. But they actually fully announced the names of the kits and everything this time around. Also, Love Sims Rose, welcome to chat. It's so nice to meet you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, this feels painful to actually bulldoze this, but we don't need it. Okay, let's place this version of the build. Furnished. Yeah, and all the release dates as well. They were really like, oh, Simmers, you love to speculate, and that's a problem. Let us fix that for you. Okay. I really hope that nothing got lost. Okay, all our lemons are still here, so that's good. We still have the weird screen tear, though. I don't know what that is. Legit no clue. But something is glitching, but that's okay. What lot are you in? So this is Brindleton Bay. No, not Brindleton Bay. I'm so sorry. I'm completely messing that up. I'm telling lies. This is Windenburg, and it's on one of the island lots right now. I want Thing. Yes. Oh my goodness, that'd be so cool. Okay, for anyone who's missed what we've done so far, just a little recap. So the challenge for this specific week is that we had to make a shell. Like, we got this dollhouse shell, and we had to make a dollhouse build inspired by one of the pies from the list that we got to pick from. The pie that I picked is the lemon meringue pie, which I think, honestly, the word that signifies lemon meringue pie is fluffy, airy, light. So I figured I'm gonna make this into a floating shell. And then color-wise, I was thinking like the white clouds can really signify the meringue. And then the inside of the shell is very yellow, just like a lemon meringue pie. And then we've been doing a lot of like lemon vines and stuff. And I have this staircase. And thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. And also, Sue Floofy, it is good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. And then today I want to make sure that we have kind of like some sort of garden around it. So you can kind of like walk from the garden up to the the floating castle. We've also been working on a little kind of like garden area downstairs. So this is basically like an open area. We have a big lemon tree over here with some nice seating. And then we're going to have like a tea party or kind of like a wine party or something up here. Hold on. I just accidentally clicked out of it. Oh, the view is so good. I'm not gonna lie, the view is perfect. And then upstairs, we're gonna do just some like a bed and, you know, kind of like a house actually. Had a fantastic presentation. Let's go. I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you, Jellyfish. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I'm so glad you're all liking it. Yeah, it went from tea party to wine and chill. Like also within the span of maybe 10 minutes. It escalated quickly. Also, Laura, hi, it is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I think I would like to repeat, for instance, this archway. And kind of like have it sitting, although that archway is now almost as tall. Okay, so we're gonna have to use the small version. I'm gonna have to memorize that we have to fill the lot with like small things so it looks like the castle is properly floating. How did you make the staircase? They're all like individual little it's like a stepping stone that came with, what is it called? Spade. There's like the little stepping stone that you can place on the ponds in the water. There is a similar one that is more 3D from Get Famous. Oh, I'm just placing this as like, I kind of like the idea of maybe using it because we've used it in the other build, but I'm not really sure. We're just gonna see. I'm gonna mostly have to figure out how to use things. Okay, hold on. I think we need to start with maybe getting a lay of the land. I definitely want to use something that is white for like the pathway. Okay, we don't have anything that is white, then let's go for gray. Apparently, the color filters do not work. Okay, the color filters don't work on terrain paint. That's stupid. Let's go! Let's go, Thoughts and Intervals. Thank you so much for hanging out enough that you got to redeem the palm tree roll. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Please do enjoy your time standing as a proud palm tree in our Discord. Yeah, the thing is I don't want to use flooring. I want to use terrain paint because I want to make it look quite organic. And with flooring, you can only do straight lines. Okay, that's our pathway up to there. Thank you, Esther, for setting it up. Thank you, thank you. And then I was thinking maybe it can like kind of fork off over here and go to the other side of the lot or something. And then let's see. I would have to kind of, oh my god, it is kind of shaped like a lemon. That was super on purpose, but I like it. I like that a lot. Oh, you know what would be super perfect? Oh my god, I just had a vision. If there's like a tree in the middle of the stairs, but it has to look like one of those really old trees. Okay, that's potentially too large, but at the same time, I kind of love it. But it's just sad that it's blocking the view so much. So I don't think that would work, but like something like that. Oh, I can absolutely resize with tool. I mean, I already sized it up, so I can just also size it down again. I'm just trying to figure out what kind of look I want to go for. So that's the tree from. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna sort. We don't really have trees with something yellow? No. We do have trees with snow, which apparently I can't grab or place. That's weird. Okay. I know from experience that we don't have many yellow trees. Also, Cece, hi. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. We have one yellow tree. Which is not really the tree that we're going for. I'm kind of like trying to figure out like what would work. It has to be like a little bit of a fairy tree or something. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this one because it's so weird. I could sue Floofy. I could if I wanted to, but I'm not too mad about it not being a yellow tree. Thank you, Cece. It's actually a dress. It's actually a dress. I'm like debating whether I want to put lemons in the tree. I don't think I want to put lemons in the tree, actually. Because I think it's going to look off. I don't think it's going to look good. Hi, Pixie. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. But we could, if we wanted to, add like yellow flowers into the tree. That's actually, I kind of like that. There is a magic tree, yeah, but it's very purple. Oh, I can't raise it up more than that. Hi, last lost girl. It is good to see you. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing so well. But we're just gonna create our own yellow tree. We'll just get really creative with it. The only downside is that this one I'm probably gonna have to raise with tool the last bit. Oh no, that's actually perfectly fine. I think that looks really cute. You imagine a tree with lots of leaves. The problem is then it clips with the stairs. Or it blocks the build. So I just tried a couple, and I don't like how much it takes away from the main build. I was gonna check Crystal Creations. Oh, we need to turn... Oh, we have debug on. I'm pretty sure Crystal Creations has a tree. Organized debug is on. Why do I not see any debug? Oh, because I had it sorted by yellow. That explains a lot, Ro. That's why you didn't see the tree. Because this is the one from Crystal Creations. It's like very blue. Of course, Lena. Thank you so much for letting me know. I appreciate it. Thank you, Pixie. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I didn't turn it on today. I forgot, but then I was too lazy to go back and turn it on. Really? No way. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that you have lupus, but also in a weird way, it's always really nice to find like other people that have chronic illnesses. Like I'm always like, I'm so excited. And then I'm like, wait, it's actually not something that you should be too excited about, Ro. That's weird. But it's just, it always makes me happy when I find other people that like understand the struggle of having a chronic illness and having to deal with that in life, because it's just, it's already difficult enough. So it's nice to have a shared experience. But yeah, I've been struggling with it. I've always been struggling with it, but I've actually gotten a diagnosis last year in November. Um and it's been a journey. It's been a journey for sure. Actually had to call the hospital again today. You know, it would be really cute if we have some like lights hanging in the tree. Can you size these up? Hold on. I need ceiling lights. Yeah, calling hospitals. It's never fun. Hi, Hollow. Hello, hello. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, I need to kind of rotate a little bit so I can better see where it's at. I am getting so confused with the perspective on this build. Okay, but I think that's correct. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I hope you are too. I'm trying to figure out how to make this look oh, that's the wrong thing I grabbed. How to make this look cute. My newly inspired vision is that we're going to give it landscaping on the floor anyways. And I'm going to make it into like a big fairy garden because I think if I don't do that, the build is always going to look like it's just floating in space. It's just going to look weird. No matter what we do, it's just not going to work. So I have decided that I'm just going to go all out and we're just going to decorate. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I know this grass always looks a little bit weird. It does look better if you put a lot of it though. So I'm just gonna try and like make it look really overgrown. Oh no, CC. I'm so sorry to hear that you burned your fingers. Cat animation is to yes, all of my alerts are my cats. So I have different ones. I have a tabby cat and I have a calico cat and a tabby cat for all of my alerts. They're supposed to represent my cats. How did you do that curved stairs? I used Tool to basically add a lot of little steps. They're all like separate little steps. They're not functional, unfortunately. But welcome in, Lucy. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. We're also going to place flowers, by the way. I know that this is right now, you're like, what is she doing? I just want to give this lot like a little bit more depth because I think if we don't put grass everywhere, it's just gonna... We need that like whimsical overgrown vibes. Yes, the last step is floating on purpose. Yes. Because I figured it's kind of like the stairs... They don't perfectly match up with the floor because the castle is floating. Like otherwise it'd be connected to the floor. And that doesn't make sense in my brain. Because the castle kind of like I envision the castle sometimes like moving up and down a little bit, just like the clouds. It's like it's really floating. Also, Brittany, hi, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, hovering. That's the word I was looking for. Exactly. Yeah. I feel like a taller grass needs to be put literally everywhere. The flat. Yeah, that's what I was planning. I was planning to basically put the tall grass everywhere. I'm just kind of experimenting with like what it looks like if I put flowers in it. I actually don't think I like these flowers in it. I like the other ones more because they kind of blend in a bit better. And then we can also do white flowers. I don't think these ones come in white, so let me... Oh, we also have these. Okay, hold on. Oh, perfect. Yes. Oh my god. And then I can also add white flowers to it. That's gonna look so nice and overgrown and whimsical. It might take a while. Might take a while, but have you seen the new train tools for Paralives? No. They have paintable tall grass. Shit, I need that. We need that. Also, Esmifi, hi. It is so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Let's actually add white into the mix because I think... Okay, I'm liking that a lot. I think that looks really pretty. Okay, you guys ready for a lot of grass placing? I'm just gonna like rotate it every once in a while and then kind of just continue placing. Okay, this might take a while, but I do think it's gonna be worth it. Stepping stones. Ooh, I like that idea a lot. Do you mean stepping stones like in the grass somewhere, or do you mean like on the pathway itself? Both? I think we could do both. Maybe there can be like a little... I was thinking maybe we could do some sort of like a pergola at the bottom here. So maybe we can do like a little stepping stone path kind of through the grass off of the main path or something. Maybe that can actually go from here. Hold on. Kind of want to make sure that I fill all of the... Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Fill all of the gaps first. Also, I realized... Okay, what should you not do? Look at this build from the top. It looks so terrible from the top. Oh my goodness. That's actually really funny. I think so, Carmoon. I think even if it's not debug, I think we have some, yeah. I'm just gonna make sure that this grass is like really filled. Okay, the stepping stones are in debug as well. I think that could be really cute. Also, Clown Hall, welcome in. And back with food. Let's go. What did you get? Okay, really, reminder to self, do not look at this build from the top too much because it ain't great. It ain't great. You don't want to do that. Okay. Let's actually get some terrain paint in here. Made yourself some spaghetti. Ooh, that sounds nice. Enjoy. I also think we could do maybe some terrain paint underneath the grass. Okay, maybe not that much. Maybe have it even a bit lighter. I think that will give it like just a little bit of shading, you know? Yeah, I think that helps. Hold on. Needs to be a little bit lighter in some places. Okay, let's get more flowers in here because I think that also makes a big difference on how this looks. Cucumber salad. Ooh, nice. Too hot to cook. Yeah, I felt that. I had a pizza today. That's also partially because Scott was going to have dinner with a friend and they were going to get like takeout, but I wasn't really in the mood for the takeout they were getting. So I was like, I'll just get something for myself. And then I ended up getting a pizza. Thank you, Mai. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you're liking it. Hold on. Where are my other yellow flowers? There we go. Hi, Mestre. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It is good to see you. I know what I'm looking for. I just had an idea. At this point, I almost feel like we cannot not use it because we've used it in every single build so far. And it's just, it's starting to become almost like a staple. You know how I used to always add a bike in every single one of my builds? Also, hi Jennifer, welcome in. It is so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for following on Twitter. I appreciate that a ton. Yes, I've been streaming for 3 years already. But it's so nice to have you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, like a little woohoo blanket, but obviously it's not going to be a woohoo blanket because we'll just pretend that it's like a normal picnic blanket in this situation. I'd recommended you. I was like, oh my god, what? I love that. Sometimes Twitch just works, you know? Sometimes the algorithm or whatever it is that does the recommendations is just like, yeah, we got this. We'll recommend exactly the person that you didn't know you wanted to see, but here we are. But it's so nice to have you. I hope you're doing so well. We can do another little stepping stone path, actually. Oh my god, thank you so much for that brand new sub as well. Thank you, thank you. That's literally so kind. Hold on. We have a little sub board where every month, everyone that subscribes gets added to the sub board with their respective sub badge. You just started your journey on becoming a gardener. You got your first little bag of seedlings. Thank you so much. That's so kind. There we go. Thank you, thank you. Please do enjoy all of the silly little planty emotes. That's also how you found me. I love that you found me on the Builders Games, Nymphaliora. I feel like that's like such a vivid memory for me as well. Like I so actively remember you coming in during the Builders Games. Um, yeah, this is the woohoo blanket. Can you believe it? I doubt it, but like the white one has technically is like the leopard print as well, so we're not gonna use that one. But I figured this one kind of works with the vibes of like having like little splashes of brown. It was an incredible time, yeah. I feel like if you are into creative building in The Sims, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Raven! Thank you so much for that 25-month resub. Holy cow, that's a long time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me actually add you to our sub board as well. Please do enjoy all of the subby perks. What a lovely top. Thank you. It's actually a dress, Mary. It's like one of those long, flowy dresses. But thank you. I appreciate it. Everyone's been so nice about my dress today. I should wear this more often. I should wear this more often. You guys are giving me signs. I was actually doubting if I wanted to take this to TwitchCon in San Diego, but I always feel like I get so like, it takes away my sex appeal if I wear this dress. I just become really cutesy. And then I was like, do I take it to San Diego? And I'm like, I think I should. I think I should. Exactly. I love dresses. They're so nice. They are so nice. The blanket really works. Thank you. I'm glad. Shailene, thank you so much for the 100 bits and for putting the butt. For some reason in chat, it shows up as text, but in my activity feed, it does show up as an emote. Thank you for putting the butt in chat, and thank you for, with that, kicking off a hype train. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are all being so supportive. What the heck? It is green and whimsical. That's true. It fits with the build that we're doing today. Yeah, for San Diego temperature, it might be wise. And also, I'm like, the last time I traveled to the US, I had to take a lot of things because after that, I was going to go to the Midwest and it was like kind of cold there. So I had to take like a jacket and like all kinds of extra things. But this time around, I just get to bring my really big suitcase and I just get to stuff it with outfits for San Diego. Because I did book 23 kilos of luggage for like less than a week. So I just get to go ham, you know? The dress is very on theme for the channel. That's so true. That is so true. You are so right. Okay, let's actually get a little pergola. I think we have one in debug. That would be perfect for this. And I'm actually not sure which pack it came with. Hi, Panda. Welcome in. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Hello, hello. Okay, my game is gonna glitch for a little second, but that's always when it has to load the entire catalog, so don't worry. We're all good. As you pack, what are you packing for? You don't want to go back? Wait, where are you? What did I miss? Oh my god, you're so right. I didn't realize it's the same tall grass next to the lot. Oh, yes, I think we talked about adding a swing. Let me actually think. Do I want to add a swing over here? Or do I feel like maybe I want to add the swing on this side because then you can have like a swing with a view over the ocean.
I'm gay.
The chaos wheel? Nice one, Bonnie. The chaos wheel is not available when we're doing building streams because there's not much chaos that I can add to the build. Yeah, swing by the water. I'd love to be on a swing by the water, honestly. Hold on. If this is somewhere, I just realized it might actually be over here in debug. The emotes are so cute. Thank you. My sister actually makes them. I'm always really happy when people like the emotes because I'm really proud of them. And I'm always glad when people like them as well. Is it in the... Not too close, though. Oh, yeah. I'd be so scared of swinging right off as well. You're so right about that. Is it maybe in here? Hi, Tanisha. Welcome in. It is good to see you. I'm on vacay in a mountain in Germany. Oh my goodness. How did I fully miss that? That sounds amazing. I hope you're having a great time. I don't think it's in here. No. I'm pretty sure it's life. Oh, I know where it's from. Oh my goodness, I know what pack it's from. I just realized which world it stands in, and therefore I know where it's from. It's from Cottage Living because there's a pergola that's like overgrown. And I think that would be perfect for what we're doing right now. I'm just going to have to find it. We also have a tree stump with mushrooms. We're getting that. Just in general, the mushrooms, we're getting that. Oh my goodness, so many of you living in the mountains in Germany. I love that. I love that. There's also a whimsical light from Outdoor Pack that looks like a tree with a flower. Ooh, I know which one that is, I think. Oh, we're getting that for sure. Okay, so this is the plants that are supposed to go on top of the pergola, so it's actually like overgrown. Now I just need to find the pergola itself. It's so funny that I actually found this, but I didn't find the building itself yet. There's also like a bunch of string lights that come with this pack. We can add the mushroom stools. Oh my god, I love that idea. Debug Fox just add it somewhere. Just hide it. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, maybe not. Where is the building itself? Hi, Midnight Sun. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. A singular mushroom. Hold on. I'm just grabbing everything from the multiple mushrooms. I don't know what that is. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Am I just blind? Ooh, fancy graves getting new ones from the expansion pack. Oh, that's actually, I didn't think about that yet, but that would be so nice. Enjoying a rainy day at home. Let's go. That sounds lovely. I am so sure there is a little build because those plants are supposed to fit that pergola perfectly. I am looking forward to them. I am only just very sad that the 2 kits will be releasing when I'm in the US for TwitchCon. And the pack is releasing when I'm in Aruba. So I won't be there to check them out as they come out, unfortunately. Also, Rogue, thank you so much for letting me know your pronouns and for actually redeeming the pronoun check. My pronouns are she, her, but I'm also completely okay with they, them. We do also use the pronoun extension here. The link was just posted in chat earlier. So if you want to set that up, that way your pronouns will actually show up next to your name in Twitch. I see you're already using them yourself, but it goes for anyone else. That way I will always see your pronouns next to your username, and it's an easy way for me to like actually see the right ones, and then I can use the right ones. But thank you all so much for popping into chat with your pronouns. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you, thank you. Okay, at this point, I feel like I am just making things up. That there is... I feel like the Sims are always waiting for content creators to go. Yeah, 100%. Kayla already tweeted about it. She was like, of course I'm at TwitchCon when 2 kits release. Like, it's just a given at this point. Also, Cat Mom Designs, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I know the one from Romantic Garden stuff, but that's like half a pergola, right? That isn't a full one. I'm on a plane. Yeah, that was so funny. I laughed so hard at that because she sent it to, in a, like a little group chat, she sent it earlier. She was like, looks like I'm about to be on a plane when they announce it. Or like, watch me be on a plane when they announce something. And like literally 5 minutes, she boarded her plane and they announced something. Hi, Nira. Welcome in. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. let's actually search. Oh, let me actually turn off cottage living though. Otherwise the list is going to be super long. Yeah, so we have this one, which could work, but I'm pretty sure there is one. Hold on. I'm now feeling like I'm just dumb. So we're going to have to check it out. So I know what it looks like. I think that also might help if it's like in my brain and I have like an active memory of what the one in cottage living looks like. I might be able to find it more easily. No, it's not Evergreen Harbor. Yeah, it's supposed to be in debug. That's what I thought. Because it is right over here, I believe. So I think if we go to... I've played on this lot before, and then I think you can see it. Unfortunately, you can't really search in debug. I already have a mod that like sorts debug into the right categories, which helps massively. But unfortunately, you can't really search. Flat headstone grave thing. I actually don't know, Esther. But I like the idea of it not just being a gravestone, but it like having maybe like a full grave or different graves maybe. Same, Sophie. I found it before. That's why I'm so confused. Which mod search debug? It is called Better Build by Twisted Mexi. Okay, so that's the ruins. That's not what I'm looking for. Did I go to the wrong lot? Wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. No, it's over here. Look. This is the one I'm talking about. See, and those plants like fit perfectly on the pergola. And I think this would be the perfect vibes for what we're trying to build. Like that's just, it just matches it so well. But now that I have an idea of what it might look like, I'm just going to try to find it again. Oh crap, I clicked off debug. Hold on, I didn't mean to do that. Content, debug, packs, cottage living. So I don't think it's debug. I think it's live edit. The difference between the two being that debug are things that your Sims can interact with, and live edit are things that your Sims like see in the world around them. Just gonna go over it a bit more like slow. It could also very well be that the pergola itself is actually base game. I just realized this. It doesn't have to be cottage living. Kitchen accessories? What? That's like the weirdest place for it to show up. But at the same time, I'm not surprised because so many things are labeled wrong. But I'm going to see if I can find it in there. Sometimes you also see things and then you click on it and it's like, oh, that's what that is. The picture wasn't really clear. The well is also really fun. Yeah, I like it. But I feel like it's a little bit too tacky for the whimsical vibes. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm curious what this actually is. And then I'm like trying to place it and it doesn't place anything. Okay, but let's see if we can find it into the kitchen. I don't see it in here either. But I'm pretty sure I've seen it before. That's the thing. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Pixie. I quickly moved to another world because I was trying to check out I was trying to check out the world itself to see how it looked like again. So I'm just gonna see. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing well. I'm just gonna go from the the library that shows all instead of one of the menus. But a well is? No, but the golden accents on the well are. I would just be so disappointed if we found like the perfect thing and then I cannot find it in the game. Melly! Hi! It is so good to see you. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing really well. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me actually quickly go here so I can welcome you guys in. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream, love? I see you were doing just chatting. Were you actually just chatting? Were you gaming? I'd absolutely love to hear it. Also, I'm so excited to see you in 2 weeks. Can you believe it's only 2 weeks away? I'm like, I keep being really confused about it. But I'm so excited. How are you doing? Ryan, welcome in. Pet, welcome in. Crispy Mode, welcome in. Noisy, it is good to see you. Welcome in. Lana Drea, welcome in. The real, is it Serk? I hope I say that correctly. Welcome in. Melly, of course, welcome in. It is so good to see you. I was making friendship bracelets. Oh my goodness. I love this. I want to do this too. Oh, I might have some time next week, actually. I would have to get some supplies, but this is such a fun idea. I might borrow that from you. When do you fly in? I arrive on Wednesday, kind of towards the end of the day. I'm thinking like 3 or 4 p.m. or something. I'll probably be jet lagged as fuck because I'll have flown across the ocean and been traveling for like 14 hours. But I hope that by already arriving on Wednesday and like having some time to settle in, I'll kind of be fresher on Thursday. But yeah, for anyone new here, let me introduce myself. In the meantime, anyone from my community, because you already know me, you don't need to listen to the introduction. You can all use this time to go drop your bum on the follow button over at Melly's channel. Melly is super lovely, super like cozy vibes, always just so fun to hang out, has the most adorable dog. So please make sure to go drop your bum. And for anyone that's newer, hi, my name is Rosanna or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. On this channel, I do a lot of gameplay as well as co-working. When we do gameplay, it is mostly The Sims 4 with a sprinkle of variety. And I'm from the Netherlands. I have ADHD. I have 2 cats. And today we are building a fairy castle in The Sims, which, if you came in and you saw this and you're wondering where the fairy castle is, that's a very valid question. We were trying to find something in debug, and we are not finding it. So I am going to show you guys what we've been working on. Also, Melly, if you need to go raid and run, or practice some self-care, or any of those very important things, please make sure to do so. I wouldn't want to keep you here if you are, if you need to go do your after stream things. Thank you, Esther. Thank you, thank you. I quickly snoozed the ads because we have some new friends in, so I wanted to make sure that I had some time to welcome everyone in. But as soon as the ads are going to be there in like 6-7 minutes, I'm going to take a quick break. Uh-oh. My game is freezing. Okay, it's good. I think. When did I save? Did I save before exiting the lot? I think so. Okay, there we are. We're all good. We're all good. It looks so weird when you load into this lot. But welcome to our floating fairy castle. Saving is actually a good idea. Let's just go for it. This is our floating fairy castle. The reason I'm making this is because I am currently participating in the Sims 4 Builders games. It is a Sims competition by Simmers for Simmers, and every week we get a brand new challenge, and every season has a different theme. This season's theme is desserts, so every week we have to do a build based on a specific dessert, and this week we had to pick between a bunch of different desserts, and we had to make a dollhouse shell. That was a shell that was delivered to us. And we had to turn it into something that was inspired by the cake that we picked or the dessert that we picked. I went for a lemon meringue pie. And the reason I went for a floating fairy castle is because the lemon meringue pie immediately kind of made me think of like really fluffy and really airy. So that cake is so light that it basically floats. That's what my thought process was. And then for the colors, I feel like the white and the light yellow and like the very soft beige really gives that spring vibe. And with spring, I don't know why, but as soon as I thought floating and airy and light and spring, I was like, that sounds like a fairy castle. So we've been trying to decorate a really whimsical fairy kind of garden around it as well. That's mostly what we've been working on today. And I was just trying to find an overgrown pergola that is in cottage living, but for some reason we cannot seem to find it, which has been very frustrating because it would be perfect for this build. So now I'm just trying to accept the fact that we might have to find something else. Also, Jasmine, it is good to see you. And also, sweetie, it's good to see you. You've lost count of Palinka shots. Are you having a good time, though? And also, Antonia, welcome in. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. And Jasmine, did I say hi? I feel like I did, but then I started to doubt myself. I did the spiral staircase with using Tool. And these are all individually placed, sized up stepping stones from Spa Day. Yeah, so the empty... Wait, you mean the pergola is on the gallery, but is it on the gallery as a room? Cottage living gazebo. Okay, I'm just gonna try. But we don't want the same thing that we had before, where I accidentally delete half of my build. Oh, haha. I tried to find it in my own library. Yeah, I'm not gonna find it in my library now, will I? This person is a hero. I am so happy right now. Because this is perfect. Look, gallery saves us once again. Truly, though. Truly. Oh, wait, I rotated it the wrong way around. That should be the front. Also, break time. Yeah, in like 2.5 minutes. I snoozed the ads earlier, so I wanted to make sure to have some time to like say hello to everyone joining in on the stream from the raid. Okay, let me move it a bit back so that we can actually have the stone path connecting. I'll fix the train paint later. You know, it would be really fun if... I think we can do it because this is just on the ground, so it will be a lot less frustrating. With BBB, can you eyebrow it now? Eyebrow it? Can you... Oh, can you click eyedrop it? It is in sculptures. Yeah, I would have never guessed that. It's weird that it is a debug item, but it doesn't show up in debug. It only shows up in sculptures. That to me doesn't make a lot of sense, but okay. It's The Sims, so hey, what did we expect, chat? Is it? No, no, no. It is from Cottage Living. It is from Cottage Living. The icons are just similar, I think. No, wait. Oh my god. What? I think it is cataloged wrong. It says it's from Growing Together. I think that's probably why it doesn't show. But I'm not sure if that's a Sims fault or if that's a Better Build By fault, to be honest. It might be that that's not actually because of the Sims. Okay, we have ads starting in 30 seconds. So I'm going to save my game and then we're going to come back after the ads. I think I'm just going to do a BRB screen again because I'll probably just quickly run stairs and like... run stairs, sure. Run downstairs and get myself something to drink, and then I'll just come back up because I'm not gonna take a long break now. because I need to finish this build. And the more we can do on stream today, the more time I have to chill tomorrow. So yeah, no wonder we couldn't find it. Exactly. Yeah. So use this time wisely. Make sure to get yourself something to drink, something to snack as well, because I'll be like away for 5 minutes or something. There will be ads during it, so you're not missing anything if you won't be here. You can also check how cute you are. That's a lie. How cozy you are. That's better. And what is in the fridge for you? Sparkling water. I'll take that. I like sparkling water. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Please make sure to use this time to be extra sexy and practice some self-care, and then I'll see you guys in a bit. Hello. Hello, hello. I'm back. Did you guys have a good break? I hope you had a good break. I hope you got yourself something to drink, something to snack. all of the nice things, you know. Um, thank you so much for sitting through the ads or waiting around while I was taking a little stream break. I'm just gonna do some train paint. Oh yeah, you guys can also lick the lamp. I keep forgetting that. Just taking care of Petra. Has Petra also had some palinka? Some a lot. Typing is hard. Sweetie, how drunk are you? Also, hi Charlotte, it's good to see you. Do we need to time you out for your own safety? I had a vision. Oh, I wanted to add lemons in here as well. You have this huge open space in your building, you don't know what to do with it. I feel that struggle. I feel that struggle a lot. I had that before as well. So I'm sorry you are also facing the open space struggle. Okay, I'm just gonna size up a bunch of lemons so I can easily grab them. 5 shot and 3... Sweetie. Bestie. Good luck. Good luck. Tomorrow, specifically. This is so pretty. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm so glad you guys are liking it. Because I'm liking it as well, but it's even nicer that you guys also think it's good looking. Hi Ryan, thank you so much for watering the plants. And Nita, welcome in as well. And Cascade, thank you so much for joining during the break. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. It's Friday and we are hydrated. I mean, I can't really speak. I just got myself some wine. And I didn't want to get a wine glass, so now I got a really ridiculously long drink glass full of wine. Oops. But I mean, you're right. It is Friday, so we get to treat ourselves. We worked hard all week. I don't even own a single wine glass. The thing is, I'm always scared. Like, I have wine glasses, but it's never really clear whether you're allowed to drink on Twitch. I don't think it's like necessarily illegal. I don't think you can get banned for it. But I think if you are drinking a lot, you have to like tag your stream appropriately, and I haven't really done that. So I'm always like, I don't want to make it like extremely obvious that I'm drinking. I don't think you can get banned for it because I'm pretty sure I've seen people do like drinking streams and stuff, but it's just always that kind of like fine line of let me not like push my limits, you know? Yeah, exactly. You don't want anyone reporting. So it's like I'm not making a secret of the fact that I'm having like a nice wine on a Friday evening because I also think that's not necessarily a bad thing or anything, but it is one of those things where I'm like rather be like a little bit more on the safe side. You just have those basic IKEA glasses. Yeah, I usually use like basically this glass. It's the Albertine glass, but like the small one, but they were both in the dishwasher, so I had to get the big one. Had to get the big one. Better safe than sorry, exactly. Oh, it disappears if I zoom in too much. Okay. Then we'll have to go like this, I guess. I also apparently accidentally made my lemon really small. Okay, but this is actually looking really pretty. I'm kind of obsessed with all the hanging lemons. Big glass means big drink. Exactly. I do think I accidentally poured myself a really big glass of wine just now, but hey, I guess we're just gonna enjoy it, right? Um Okay, I want to add some more lemons to like the side. Because I do really, really like this part of the build already. I think this is looking super cute. I also kind of want to add them a little bit higher. Lob! Thank you so much for the 26 months. Holy butts, that's a long time. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing well. That'd be a really nice place to be proposed to. You are so right. You are so right. I'd love to get proposed in a place like that, amongst plants and a beautiful garden. How are you doing, Blob? I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Thank you so, so much for all of that continued support. That's such a wildly long time. And hi, Riri. Welcome in. It is so good to see you. Okay. I feel like packs. Hold on. No, not high school years. Cottage living. Oh my god, a swing as well. If we add the swing over there, this is gonna be so romantic. Also, Nildrith, hi, it is good to see you. Hello, hello. I absolutely love what you're creating based on the assignment of Lemon Meringue Dollhouse. Honestly, so obsessed with the build. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I have to be completely honest. This build has gone in many directions in my brain, but I feel like we are finally getting to a point of the direction that it originally had when I was first thinking of this build. But for some reason, I was just struggling to actually bring it to life. But I think we're getting there. I do want to have lights in here as well. You know what? We can use the same ones as that we have in the tree over here. That creates some nice consistency, I think. Hmm. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing well. Stop. This is so cute. I'm obsessed. And I'm going on vacation next week. I'm walking myself through the steps and typed one thing and clicked another. I can't even follow my own directions. I'm so ready for my vacation. I feel that. Like, that's a proper vacation brain feeling. Also, Allison, hi, welcome in. It's good to see you.
It's freaking bats. I love Halloween.
It is freaking bats. Okay. I want to have some candles on the little picnic blanket as well. You're wearing a bat sweatshirt as well. That's perfection. I'm so here for that. That's literally great. You can have like a little tea set over here. Just like a little bit of light. Actually, we don't have to do that, Nymphleora. Hi, Juvie. Welcome in. It's good to see you. And thank you for the follow just now. I appreciate it. Welcome in. We don't even have to make fake fireflies. We can have actual fireflies. Because they exist in the game. I always forget that these are a thing. but we actually have fireflies in the game. Look. And then if we go into live mode, they will actually show up. And we can like hide them in the grass so that they would just kind of show up everywhere. Also, Juby, what do you think? Do you like what I created? Or are you not allowed to say it as the creator of the shell? I mean, it shows a little bit in the grass. Like, if you're in build mode, it kind of shows a little bit. Looks great, thank you. I feel like you, with your castles, have been inspiring me. We can just cover it with flowers, you know? This is quite a literally cover it with a plant situation. How did you find the round walls make me cry? The round walls are such a pain in the ass. They aren't as bad as the fully round shell for week 2, though. I feel like week 2 was truly a nightmare. This one was just slightly frustrating. But I feel like since I had a vision for the build, I kind of made it work. But I do have to admit that the round walls steer the vision for the build quite strongly. I think, like, because it's so... How do you say this? Like, it is so defining. There is some styles. Like, I couldn't make a contemporary house with a round shell. Like, even if I wanted to, that just doesn't really work. So even though I really like the round walls, I think having round walls in 3 out of 4 weeks did kind of give a lot of direction. And maybe that was intentional. Like, I'm not sure if that was a thought that you guys had with the design of the shells. And I think I really enjoy the fact that it's so challenging because of it. This season was just you being mean with round walls. Yeah. I'm gonna confirm that. No, but it's been fun. I feel like it has been extra challenging because of it. I just think in some cases it's like it's just really hard to work with something that's so broken. Because the round walls on its own are always a big challenge already, and then I think because it also is like really bugged out, I think that just adds to the challenge so much. Hi Rosalia, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, at this point, I also feel like I'm just repeating the same thing, but I think that works. I also kind of want to have the mushrooms again in another place. I think they might work really well under the stairs here. You're good. I'm so glad to hear that. And thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Exactly, Esther. Yeah. I think that's the main challenge here is not necessarily the fact that it is round walls, because you can absolutely work around that. But the fact that it's broken round walls. But that's not really the fault of you guys making the shells, you know? That's just the Sims. Okay. Just spamming the grass at this point, but I just want to skip around in the grass all day. That's a really good compliment for this build because that is definitely the vibe that I'm going for. Also, I need to make sure to keep some space for the swing here. I just realized. We need to make sure that there's like a little bit of space for a pathway. And then I think maybe the swing set from... you want to taste the grass. She's using a different color grass. No, that's called a shadow. I love that. I love that so much. I was thinking this one. I don't think there is one from Romantic Garden, no. But I feel like this one, because it's white and it's overgrown. And it has lights on it. You got this, Mama Sim. You got this. Would the Sims be towards the corners? So I was thinking, or the Sims, the swings. I don't know what happened there. I was thinking if the swings are like this, you could be swinging with a view out on the mountains and the water. Or do you think it would be better if it was viewing the house? Yeah, I was thinking pretty view. Okay. Let's spam some more flowers. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. It was a good decision for there to be landscaping. Thank you. That's I think what I was kind of struggling with the other day. I was feeling like something was missing and I couldn't quite figure out what it was. But now that I'm seeing this, I'm like, yeah, it was definitely the landscaping. The light I mentioned. Ooh, I can check it out. From outdoor tree luminary. Okay. I shall definitely check it. Because I think I know which one you mean. That's another grass. That's not what I needed, but... Okay, I feel like there comes a point where I should stop with the flowers because it's just going to become a bit too much. Just trying to make sure that I have, like, a good layering of everything. Okay, let's add some shrooms in different places as well. Also, Puerto Rican Bish, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, let's add some stepping stones. Never too much flowers. No, it's true that there's, like, never too much flowers, but I feel like at one point it's gonna look too spammy. Okay, the grass can actually be a little bit more close to... the mushroom stools. Yeah, we can add those, I think. I think the mushroom stools also come in yellow, so that might be quite nice, actually. I also still have to do some more terrain paint. Underneath the grass, actually. Because I've done that in, like, part of the lot, but not everywhere yet. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, I think we have it in like most places now. Let me save again. I'm just gonna frantically save today. Okay, let's see for the mushroom. Pretty sure it's in here. Hello? Row? Thinking cottage living. No. Still clicks wrong. I wanted to see the progress and it looks stunning. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Ooh, we also have even like these mushrooms. Okay, I don't think we should size them up because then they become a little bit too large and I don't like that. But we can like hide them in different places. You figured something out? Let's go. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, I was just about to say, I'm pretty sure this actually comes with a yellow swatch. You know what we could do? So they can like sit in here on the little mushroom stools. I'm actually obsessed with that. That's really cute. I like that a lot. And then I'm debating if I want to add like more, but really small trees. Okay, I know that that's not really small, but like kind of like this. Kind of that vibe, but then like small. You know what it kind of reminds me of? If Shrek was a fairy. It's a weird kind of way to describe it, but that's just what it feels like to me. But I actually like the yellow. I like the yellow a lot. I like that it's not super realistic. I feel like it fits in with the whole color scheme. No, it's turned off, Lena. It's turned off. I forgot to turn it on, and then I was too lazy to turn it on later. That's a sentence I never thought I'd hear. I know. I said it, and I was like, oh, okay, that's an interesting sentence. I never expected to say that. But it's what it feels like. If Shrek was a fairy, then he would live here. We could, if we wanted to, like add multiple of these trees even. Because there's like multiple different variants of it, and we can add like smaller ones. Because I feel like in a way it makes sense that that one tree is not like the only one. That's just the biggest one. I think that helps. I think that kind of like brings it all together, if that makes any sense. A mushroom tree too. Where is that? From which pack would that be? Hi, Petra. Hello, hello. Base game debug. Base game? Mysterious tree. We also have lemon trees, but the sad side is the lemon tree has like all the wrong colors. Debug, not live edit. No, no, but I'm also viewing debug right now. It's debug and live edit. Although mine is sorted. So that's the thing. I can just look into the tree category and see all of the debug and live edit trees. because I have better build by. It's the first tree if you hide maxes. It says rural apple tree for me. So I can see if I can search for it. Oh, because I have live edit also turned on. Ah, okay. So that's what you mean. I can see. I can search for it just like this. Building is going well. Ooh, it's this one. It has all the shrooms. The problem is I don't like the color green. It doesn't fit my build. I've been going for very yellowy greens. Very like muted greens almost. It's sad that it doesn't fit the colors because I would have liked it. I like the tree design. I just turned off something, but oh, it's because I searched for mysterious tree. I was like, why is it not loading anything? Let me think. What else do I want to add? So we have a little swing set in the back. We have our nice pergola. I'm reading a very big book about the universe and learning a lot of things. That's so nice. I love it when that happens. We have our little picnic area. At night, we have our fireflies, which means that I would have to go into live mode to take screenshots of this. Then we have our tree that goes up. We have our, like, fairy tree over here. We have our, like, special lemon tree over there. And then we have our tea corner, or our wine corner, sorry, that I was working on. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else that I want to add into the landscaping for now. Ooh, the bird tree. I like that idea. I think the bird tree from Cottage Living might be super cute. Because that's also quite small, so we kind of like hide it in the grass somewhere. There we go. I almost feel like we can size it up even. This is really starting to feel like a fairy tale castle. We can have a little picnic basket sitting on the picnic blanket. I think that's super cute. I don't like it there, but do I like it at the main entrance of the build? Kind of like your entryway to Fairy Forest. I think that's cute. Oh, birth bath. I like that idea. We also have this rabbit hole tree stump. I think we can add somewhere. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, I'm going to have to size that one with tool because otherwise I think it's a bit too big. It's enormous. That 700 pages of a hardback. That sounds intense. Yeah. Also, Prickly V, welcome in. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. I do feel like Cottage Living has so much good stuff for this specific build. What if the gnome is on its way up? I was thinking small pond, yeah. I'm actually kind of obsessed with the gnome walking on the stairs. Maybe not in the middle. Maybe in the middle is a little bit too, like, in your face. But, like, maybe he can be on his way up, like, over here. He's, like, on his way up to the fairies. He has a little mushroom handbag. And a bike at the bottom. Oh, my goodness. No. No, because he's cute. Yeah, I feel like if he's in the middle of the stairs, I like the stairs being like a really clean curve, but him being at the bottom is actually kind of cute. He also has a white with pink outfit. That's perfect. Ooh, a dragonfly. I think we can have a little pond somewhere. I feel like maybe this might be a good space for a pond actually. Because here we have the picnic blanket and we have the pergola, and then over here we only have this.
Extra who?
Hi, Chris.
Abby?
You make no sense to me.
Welcome to my life.
I think maybe actually having this arch on the other side as well. Also, Mbem, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. He's dreading all the steps he has to walk up. Yeah. Honestly, though, I'd be dreading those steps as well. Wait, is that... I think I didn't do 1.5. I think I did 1.2. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It's nice to meet you. We were going to do a little pond. I was debating whether I wanted to do it like here in the back, but then I feel like the pond is going to be underneath the castle, which is, it's just not going to show as much. How are things? Things are good. Things are good. Maybe this can be like kind of over here. I'm not sure if I like that. I'll think about it. Waiting for Gnome Day so he can pop up in the dollhouse. Yeah, oh my goodness, that's actually so cute. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, thank you. There'd be 100% a teleport arch. That's so true. That is so true. Okay, let me actually move some of these things out of the way so we actually have some space for a little pond. We also have the fireflies, which I need to make sure that I hide a little bit. Let me actually... I don't want to make too big of a pond. But maybe something like that could be nice. Also, Moyo the Gemini, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well today. I see the rabbit tree stump. What about the bird tree? I added it. Look, it's over here. I literally just moved it a second ago. It was originally where I'm trying to place the pond right now, but I moved it. I'm trying to figure out what a good place of it is if it's not going to be where the pond is right now. Those stairs become the most romantic thing. I know. I feel like those stairs really are now a feature of... That's maybe what I was missing. I feel like the stairs were such a core feature of the build, but they weren't really leading to anything. That's okay. That's okay, Mama Sim. That's okay. No worries. Let's see. We need to... Okay, smaller, because we're going to have to do this slowly. Let's get the water. Okay, that's too much. Needs to be one lower. I will need some plants to kind of hide that corner because that is looking ridiculous. That's not the right color. That's not the right color. I know we have one that is like slightly more muted. There we go. You can kind of hide the corners like this. I'm just going to lower them with tool like ever so slightly. So that they're like overgrowing a little bit. And then I might just want to add some extra flowers over here. Have some extra grass growing on the side. Although I can have one of these plants also over here. I think that's cute. Same in real life, I guess. Poor plants that are living at Petras, you know. Poor little plants. Okay, we're definitely gonna need, where is that other flower? This one, the Irish. Iris. Gonna use that to kind of hide this corner. And then I think we need other water because this water doesn't really fit, I think. Maybe that one? And then I want to have... Ooh, we can have swans in here. And then more fireflies. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to look at this build. Or maybe not the fireflies because we already have them everywhere else. Maybe we can have the... What is it called? Dragonflies in here. There we go. Oh, sorry. These are just the white ducks. You are so right. Because I feel like the swan is just perfect. Also, thanks for putting the unwritten Twitch rules because I do not think Sims is often a getaway to Twitch. It was for me anyway. So it's good to know what rules there are. Of course, of course. And also, like, the unwritten rules is... It's kind of like a Twitch etiquette, but also it kind of differs from streamer per streamer. Some streamers are okay with certain things, other streamers are not. So if you're ever like in doubt about if something is okay, the best thing you can do is just always ask. I think a lot of streamers also are much more okay with certain things if you ask before. If you're like, hey, I'm working on this and this, would it be okay if I share something or something? Or like, hey, I want to share a link, can I place it in the Discord? It's very different if you ask up front. That usually already makes a big difference in how it's perceived by like newer streamers or their community. So I think that's something that I've learned a lot is on top of like unwritten rules, it's also just asking. If you're ever in doubt about something, it's always better to ask. And I know that for myself, and I know for the mods and stuff like that, it's always really appreciated if people just check, you know? A mist generator for some vibes. So I was thinking about this, but the thing is the judges will 100% look at this build in build mode. They won't look at it in live mode. So I think, for instance, if a judge sees this in build mode, they'll be like, oh, there's supposed to be swans and dragonflies. But if the mist machine is there, they'll just be like, why is there a machine in the grass? So it might be nice for our own screenshots, for sure. But I don't think... Maybe we could add that in the end if I want to, if it feels like makes sense. But actually, for now, I'm just going to make sure to save this to my... Stop, that actually looks pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool. It also looks a bit cursed, but that gallery picture is pretty cool. I think for now, I'm going to turn my attention away from all of the gardening and stuff. How did you do the clouds? They are the cloud lights. So basically the kids' room lights. So they also light up at night. And I just manipulated them with tool. And then obviously you have the part that's like usually hangs them from the ceiling. I just hid that part everywhere. So here it is like hidden in the column. Here it's like hidden in the roof. Here it's hidden in a column. So yeah, I had to get real creative with that one. But I think I made it work. I think it works like this. Let's actually continue with what we were doing on the interior here. Some of the clouds are also like bleeding through into the build because the build is like actually in the clouds, you know? I think... Chris! What the heck? Thank you so much for gifting out 5 subs. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you, thank you. They went to Neurotic Llama, to Linguistic Leia. Linguistically Leia. Wow. Sulsulani. Loving all these names. NMD and Live Lav Lasagna. Wonderful names, literally. Thank you so much. What the heck? That is literally so generous of you. Let me add you to the subboard as the first sub gifter of the month. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. There we go. Thank you, thank you. Matthias is slacking. So is Tub Tub. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. For obvious reasons, that's a joke. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a ton. Now I want lasagna for breakfast. It's a very solid choice, honestly. I make that joke because Tub Tub is always gifting a sub at the beginning of the month, so his name can be at the sub board at the beginning of the month, because otherwise he has to wait all the way until the end of the month when his sub actually renews, and he says that he doesn't want to wait, so that's why I made that joke, just to clarify. Want to have a pie in there. That's commitment, I know. He's really committed to being on the board for the whole month. Wait, you see, this is missed message. I know it's a Sims, but this looks so much better now that you've done all this work. Thank you. Oh my god, you've had too much, Palinka. Chat, Sweetie is complimenting The Sims. I think that goes to show how drunk you are. I love you for it, though. I love you for it, though. I'm having a very hard time typing, by the way. This is making me laugh. I think this is funny. I think it's really cute. Thanks for being here. Huge cupcake. Sweetie is wasted. There's no other way that you would compliment a Sims build otherwise. That's a big marshmallow. Interesting. I'm trying to see if there is any like pies or cakes that I can use. That's just a half-eaten cookie. I keep realizing that we don't really have any pies or cakes. Well, I mean, we do. I can place the debug room again, but I kind of should have done that before. Because now I've already done all the landscaping, so it's going to be a really big pain. And you can't... Oh, you can actually place this. Perfect. Hold on. There's a finishing touch we need to do. Do we have a plain cake? I don't think so. Not that I know of, at least. Also, Ashley, thank you so much for watering the plants. It is good to see you. Lemon cake. Yes, there is that. I'm definitely going to use that somewhere in Inflora. 100%. Okay. Sometimes I find items, I'm like, what is this? No icing or something. Yeah, I might also. I was doing this and I was like, I don't think I like how this looks actually, but just wanted to try. Just seeing if I can add some things. I think the one from, is it Cool Kitchen? The lemons one? It's not. I think it's Backyard Indeed, yeah. I keep losing my stuff packs. I'm like actively looking at it and I just don't see it. That actually makes so much sense over here. Lemons. Oh my god, we can have the lemons on the cake stand. No, I might just not have the cake stand, actually. I might just have the lemons in the middle. Megan!
What?
Holy shit, thank you so much for the 30 months and at tier 2 as well. What the butts. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me add you to our monthly sub board. 30 months is so long. That's a brand new sub badge. You are now a flower basket. It is so good to see you. I hope you're doing really well. And also, Kumal, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. It's to put fancy lemon slices on the glasses. Exactly. Yes. Oh my god. Exactly. 100%. Yes. That's why they have the lemons in here. I almost feel like this candle is too big. Oh, we can't see the game. Sorry. Thank you for telling me. Just started my last fall semester. Let's go. You graduate in spring. Oh my goodness, that's so exciting. That is so exciting. But I put this candle on the table and then I was like, that looks too big next to the lemons. We can have a pitcher. Maybe a pitcher instead of the wine bottle. I feel like if you live in a flowy air castle, you probably have... Oh, that'd be so perfect underneath the stairs, honestly, because I felt like underneath the stairs was looking a little bit awkward right now. But with having this over there, I think that's beautiful. That would make a beautiful sound if you actually live here. Hold on. I feel like we need a lot of white plants. Because we already have so much yellow inside. Also, like, things like hanging plants is actually perfect. But also maybe kind of like hanging even more just in the middle of things. Wait 1 second. I just need to quickly answer Steph because she's asking something. She's gonna come to Pilates with me, and she was like trying to figure out how to book it. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing so well. I love how all of you just assumed that like Twitch was crashing or acting up. Not that I could have messed up. Like, I really appreciate this about you guys. You're all just fully assuming that Twitch is broken, not that I'm broken. Like, that's very well appreciated. Thank you. That is very true, Chris. That is true. The Sims crashing on stream has happened before. Thank you for the save reminder. I feel like frantically saving at this point is a really good idea. I'm just trying to add like a bunch of things to fill the space downstairs. Maybe I don't like that specific. Oh, I already have a bench over here. Okay, that might be too much if I add another one over there then. What else can I add up here? Because upstairs we'll add like a bed and everything. Can I get an espresso machine else? We would add the espresso machine like upstairs though, not in this specific part of the build, I think. Were those lemons raised to be on the vine? Yes. Yes, I actually spend forever doing that. They are like on the edge of the build basically. I spent forever adding lemons everywhere to this build because the inspiration for this build is a lemon meringue pie. So that's why everything's white and yellow as well. And I spend forever. A fireplace from the patio kit. It kind of looks like an outside oven. I'm almost like tempted to add a wall over here. No, I don't think that looks good. I was like trying to figure out if I add a wall, if I can add some more furniture, but I think it just looks odd. You crafted an entire bookstore? That's wild, but that's really cool though. Yellow is my favorite color, so this is really speaking to me. I'm so glad that it's speaking to you. That's a big compliment. I also really like yellow. I also specifically like this color yellow. Ooh, maybe that can work. Maybe just having a pillar. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Took me so long. Oh my god, you don't have tool? Oh, that's rough. I may not like The Sims, but I like you. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. Yeah, exactly, Esther. It's a little bit more pastel. Speaking of books. Trying to figure out if that might be a cool idea. Is that clipping? A little bit. Yeah, we're going to do whimsical bedroom upstairs. Absolutely. Otherwise, I'm going to have to... No, that's actually perfect. I would have to use tool again as well, but... Otherwise, I was going to say. Hold on. No, that's too much. Hold on. That actually is really nice. Having like the little shelves in there. Because they're glass. And that's like such a nice separation as well. Because then I was thinking... better build by. That's what BBB stands for. Let's see. I need a chair that comes in yellow and in white. Also sort of like frosting. Thanks. I like that comparison a lot. I'm glad that that's what you think. With feathers. Although I was thinking like, okay, wait, we can maybe... I'm trying to find another chair that like kind of fits my vibe for what I'm going for here. But we do also have the magical chair. Kind of like a little seating area. Speaker with mind your head underneath the stairs. That is so silly. Let's see. Do I like that one? I don't think I like that one over here. Nope, don't like that one. That one, though. Yellow pillows. Ooh, that's such a good idea. Oh, I love that. I was thinking about a yellow rug, but I think this rug might be like a little bit... Yeah, that's not the right color of yellow. Oh, but that's a good idea. Hold on. They are event and locks. And then yellow. I hope they come in yellow, actually. They do. And for the pillows, it's not too bad if they're like a little bit more bright. Because they're smaller. Is that the right... No, that's the wrong way. Every single time. There we go. Okay, I actually really like that. Let me save. Um, I'm trying to figure out what else we can add. Because right now, this area still feels a bit empty. So I'm still thinking maybe a fountain. Just a small one. Okay, I'm just going to turn live edit and debug off for now because it's a little bit overwhelming to figure out otherwise. Maybe around the tree. The thing is, we already have so much around the tree. So then we get like this area becomes even heavier and then this area still stays extremely empty. So I'm kind of like trying to figure out how I can add to this space. Do any of the rounded bars come in yellow and white? I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of having a bar here. A fire pit? I don't know. Also not the biggest fan of the fire pit idea. I just think it's such a weird place to have a fire pit. I just wish we had, like, because you can't really size this down. That's the problem. I think the debug one you can actually size down. So we might have to search for that. Or we would have to... No, I don't think you can... I like this, actually. I like the idea of them having, like, a little fountain. Also, imagine if you're sitting here and you hear the wind. And then you have, like, a nice fountain in the back. Maybe actually that color is a bit better. Like a walkway? Ooh. We can see in floor decorations if there is something that we can use. I like that idea. We also have the glitters. Not that I want to use that, but that's like, it's funny that we have that. We have the paint. We have this. I wish this came in a different color, honestly. Like, if that wasn't pink. So we have these petals. But I feel like they feel a little bit off. I wish we just had petals that were like spread over the floor. I've never used this item. But hold on. I have an idea. Brain is spinning, people. Where is Realm of Magic? Hi, Lenny. It is good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Hello, hello. I wouldn't necessarily put a cauldron. I think that might be a little bit too much because then it becomes a witch house instead of a fairy house. Oh, I'm so sad that that doesn't size up with it. That's so unfortunate. I was hoping that we could have like a mega crystal or something. Hmm. There's one from City Living, but the default swatch doesn't look like petals. City Living. So I have that. That's like... I have this one, but that's like pink. I grabbed those earlier, but they don't come in a different color. And then we have this floor piece, which I think is really cool, but doesn't really fit this build. Search by white. We have this one. I do actually like that design a bit more, maybe. Um, there's something from Wedding Stories. I earlier used Wedding Stories, and that wasn't really what I was looking for. Because it's very straight. Okay, I know that I wasn't going to add anything underneath the tree, but I'm almost like tempted. Hold on. I feel like that also already fills the space a bit more. Ooh, and then we could add that underneath the table if we wanted to. I think then it isn't too bad that this space is like open. I think now we have enough like on the floor to kind of distract from it. Although I'm not really sure about the petals here. I'm like a bit worried that they might be too much actually. Hold on. What if I switch off Realm of Magic and City Living? Okay, the quality of that is not wonderful. I'm not gonna lie. I know we have... Ooh, hold on. I'm using things I've legit never used before. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I have never ever seen that before, but I actually kind of like it. I think what could help is if we have another plant or something over here. Just to fill the space. Let's see, yellow type plants. You also have this one, which also has lemons in it, but I don't like all of the swatches on this one. No, I'm not really happy with that, to be honest. Ooh. Oh, we don't have ceiling over there. I just realized I'm hanging a plant where we don't have a ceiling. That is unfortunate. I like that. That's a lemon tree, chat. I'm just realizing that's another lemon tree. That's perfect. Wait, oh my goodness. That's literally what I just grabbed, Gemini. We are so linked up. Our brains are working in the same space. I love that we just found that, or like the moment you suggested it, I found it. I'm just gonna use that again, I think. Hi, Charlie. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, let me save. This build is so amazing. Thank you, Lena. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think so. I'm so happy with how this is turning out. No, Sophie, that's correct. I forgot to turn it on today. I forgot to turn it on, so and I was too lazy to actually go turn it on later. I was so focused on actually working on the build that I just was like, you know what? Never mind. Hold on. Do I want to add those? Hold on. Of course, Lena. Thank you so much for hanging out. Wait, I'm trying to copy these and it's not working for some reason. Okay. Well, then I guess we're not copying them. I'm debating whether I want to use these over here as well. I did 1.2, but I might actually have to do 1.3 to make them fit here. Okay, that actually looks really pretty. I actually might remove them here, but I might keep them over here. I feel like something is a little off with the frame around the wine table. I don't know if it's my eyes, but I think if the tiles... You think some of the tiles need to be rotated? You are so correct. Thank you so much. I did not even realize that there was kind of like a secondary pattern to it, but thank you so much, Laura. Thank you, Gloopy Wizard. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I think for now, I'm debating whether I want to add those curtains over here now too, because I'm kind of obsessed with how that looks. And I know it is really silly to add curtains to a build that's like basically inside. I'm wondering if I like them here. I feel like they should be a little bit lower. And they should be a little bit bigger. I think maybe just 2. Yeah, just the curtains flowing in the wind. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I'm just afraid that these are clipping through the bottom right now. You're going to make a steampunk air balloon? That's kind of the opposite that I'm making right now. I'm here for that. Okay, it clips a little bit, but not in a way that it annoys me. Haley! Hello? Hello. It is good to see you. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Hold on. I need to save. And then I quickly go here so I can welcome you guys in. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? I would love to hear what you were up to. Were you simming as well? Let me scroll up so I can actually see. Yes, you were playing The Sims. What were you doing in The Sims today? Thank you for that shout out. If anyone hanging out here wants to make sure to drop their butt on a wonderful streamer friend's follow button, then you need to go practice your squats on the follow button that is floating above chat right now. Let me say hello to all of you. Melanie, welcome in. Caroline's welcome in. That Clary chick, welcome in. Zilla Sims, welcome in. Tabby Gabby, welcome in. Tandy, welcome in. Haley, of course, welcome in. Just a Didi, welcome in. Cutie Sim, welcome in. Ruby, welcome in. It is so good to see all of you. I was obsessed with a stream title, A Floating Fairy Castle. Do you want to see what I've been building? We were building a cute little cottage for a viewer redeem. Oh, that sounds lovely. I love a good cottage. Honestly, a good cottage is just chef's kiss. But let me show you, because you came here for the title. So I don't want to keep you waiting. Are you ready? Welcome to my floating fairy castle. This is part of the Builders Games. For anyone who's never heard of the Builders Games are a little Sims competition made by Simmers for Simmers. And every season they have a different theme. And this season is season 6. And the theme is desserts. And this is week 4. This is the finals. So I'm trying to like really push myself here. And we got the shell. It's a dollhouse shell. And we had to turn it into something that was based off of 4 different desserts. The desserts were just posted in chat. So it could be lemon meringue pie, black forest cake, tiramisu, or strawberry shortcake. And at this point, I feel like it should be obvious, I hope, that we went for the lemon meringue pie. Because they said that we should play around with things associated with the colors and the textures and everything of the pie. And to me, the texture of a lemon meringue pie is like the most floaty, the most like airy and light and fluffy pie ever. And it's very like fresh. So I kind of had in my brain, like, if it's fresh, it's like if something's floating in the air, there's like wind passing through it. That was my vibe. That was the idea. So I hope you're gathering that. There's lemons everywhere. We have lemon trees, lemon vines. All of the colors are inspired by white and yellow. That's kind of the vibe that I'm going for. So I hope you guys like it. By the way, for anyone that's new, I just yapped a lot about my fairy castle, but actually let me introduce myself. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. On this channel, I do co-working as well as gameplay. When we do gameplay, it is mostly The Sims 4 with a sprinkle of variety. I'm from the Netherlands. I have ADHD. I have 2 cats. If there's anything you'd like to know, feel free to ask. If you just want to lurk and vibe, that's also completely fine. But most importantly, Haley, if you need to go and like drop a little lurk, get yourself something to drink, something to snack, do some after stream care, please make sure to do that, because self-care do be very, very sexy. But thank you so much again for trusting me with your community and for allowing me to show off my fairy castle to more people. I am really, really, really excited with the fairy castle. I'm super obsessed with where it's going. At first, we didn't have any landscaping when I started today, and something was missing so badly. I really had no idea what I wanted to do with this build, and then today it's all coming together. I'm so glad about that. Also, the keyboard, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. You're done with your build. Let's go, Micah. Let's go, let's go. The landscaping is insane. Thank you. Thank you. Of course. Thank you so much for the lurk, and thank you so much again for the raid. Please go do all of your after stream things. And for anyone from Haley's community, if you want to hang around, feel free to do so. I saw someone that just asked what the clouds are. They are the cloud lights. So it's really funny. If you copy it, this is the item that you get. And then I like sized it up, and I kind of like hid the little thing that it hangs with. I hid it in like all of the columns and stuff. Just woke up to almost 3-hour nap. Do you feel rested? Important question. Yeah, it is definitely more obvious if you see the build at night what it is. Also, now at night, it looks quite kind of dark, but we have fireflies kind of hidden in the grass everywhere. So if you were to look at this build in live mode, you would see fireflies everywhere. Thank you, Melzo. I appreciate it. Thank you, and thank you, Huff. I'm so glad you guys are all liking the build because I felt like this build had such a clear vision in my brain, but it wasn't really coming together just yet. And then there was a point where I was just like feeling like I wasn't living up to the potential in my brain, you know? And I feel like now we're finally getting there. I do need some advice. I think you could help in thinking along. So obviously upstairs, we're going to do like a little bit of a lofted living space. I think I'd like to try and get like almost a full apartment up here. Kind of like the princess living here, I would say. And I was thinking maybe we can do like kind of like a kitchen area over here. We can have like a little, I mean, the dining space is technically downstairs. So we can do like a little, maybe like a desk or something at the edge that looks out over the water or looks out over the garden. I'm debating whether I want to add another fence. I might actually keep it open. Ooh, a nice bathtub. That would be so perfect. Oh, we can work with that. But now I need to figure out, do I want to like repeat the arches up here? Oh, we can't because it's not even a tall wall height. Okay, I guess that answers my question. I love how I started posing a question before I even properly looked into whether that would be possible. Windows it is. Which I think also might be really nice, actually. I might just... Hold on. I want to get the Castle Estate kit again. Because I'm actually thinking... I might want to go... Oh, that... Okay, that... Well, sure. Sad. That doesn't really work on a curved wall. Okay. Unless we place it like that. But I'm not going to lie. I'm not a huge fan of how that looks. So I guess we're not doing that. Then I'm debating whether I want to still do like a full window wall almost. Because I like the idea if you're like on the inside here. Like I want to have the bed over here. And I think that could be like really magical if you have the super big windows. I like the idea of that. Thank you for the hydrate. How about a really low fence? I'm not allowed to change any of the exterior walls into fences. So what I did here is kind of cheating because I used an archway, which is allowed. You're allowed to use a door, but I'm not allowed to change it into a fence. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you're doing so well today. But I also like the idea of it. You meant next to the stairs. Oh, you mean over here? I'm not sure. We could. I'm going to think about it. For now, I'm going to put my attention to something else because I don't know what to do otherwise. Ooh. I keep forgetting that we have this, but it fits the vibe very well. Oh my god, these clouds are so in the way. How am I supposed to place this? Yeah, I will place a canopy bed. I'll probably use the one from... Oh my god. This cloud is blocking my view. I'll probably use the one from Crystal Creations. No. What is it called? Realm of Magic. Thank you for the uptime reminder. I have a little bit more time today because it's Friday, and also I think Scott is still hanging out with his friend. He has a friend over, so they're watching. For anyone Dutch in here, they're watching the Rijdende Rechter, but they're watching it for the meme value, which honestly is fair. For anyone who doesn't know, it's basically a judge that travels across the country to specifically help in neighborly disputes. And the neighborly disputes very often are so stupid. Literally, the people are fighting over the dumbest of things. Can you say that again slower? Rijdende Rechter. It literally means driving judge. Um, actually saving might be a good idea. Okay, I just had a thought. Hear me out, chat. I'm getting tired of myself and my lemons at this point, but exactly, Riri. This time they were watching one. There was a couple that had 4 really large dogs, and the dogs would be pooping in the garden, and then they would basically just use the garden hose to flush the poop from the dogs underneath the fence to the neighbor's garden. And obviously that starts to smell really badly. So the neighbors were complaining and they were like, well, we're very pissed at that. Like they keep putting their dog poop in our garden, which, you know, it's not their space. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. Also, why can you not just walk your dogs? And then the neighbors were like, they were seriously pissed that their dog, they were like, yeah, but we're cleaning it up, right? Like, why is this a problem? We're cleaning it up. And they were like, no, you're not cleaning it up. You're putting it in our garden. But like the dude, for like the owner of the dogs was fully convinced he was right. He was like so convinced that he was actually not in the wrong here. Like I don't very quickly call people stupid. I always try to be like empathetic towards, you know, someone had a certain upbringing or, you know, it's just I don't like calling people stupid. This is just stupid. There is no excuse for this level of stupidity. Like you're just being dumb on purpose. You're just being ignorant because you don't want to be like a good person. And you're pretending to be dumb to have an excuse for not being a decent person. And that just, I hate it when people do that. It gets me so mad. Yeah, if I can't see, the problem doesn't exist. And I'm like, there was one episode on pancakes. I actually don't know. I've never watched the show. I literally just came downstairs to 2 dudes sitting on the sofa being like ridiculously excited about watching this show. So I don't really know it. Or like I know the concept, but I've never ever watched it. Okay, I do feel like we need to have a little fence over here. But I might actually only have it over here and then like keep this part open. And then I want to use this lemon tree. I was thinking of, no, that doesn't work if I size it up that much. That's unfortunate. Okay, well then we'll just use the small version. Because that's like, right now that's a little bit of an awkward ending, but okay. Okay, let's actually sort on Realm of Magic because I feel like at this point we're getting into that phase where we're probably going to use a lot of Realm of Magic things. Like that mirror. Or actually that mirror is even prettier. Imagine actually living here. Hmm. Do we have one that fits our theme? Not really. Hmm. It lacks an elevator. Yeah, this is not a very accessible building. Now that you mention it. It is so hard to build in here. Oh my goodness. Also, I get stuck. Like, I can't move. See, that, what is that line? Like, I genuinely don't know. No. She posted it. Esther posted it. I just have a little bit more time to go today. Because, it is Friday. So, do we have a nightstand? Okay, I think actually maybe adding this over here might be a bit better because the mirror is a bit more flexible to go against a round wall than the cabinet. I do really like this crystal stand, so I might still add it. But it looks like we don't actually get a nightstand, or is this the nightstand? Or is this the nightstand? No, that's just a table. I mean, it kind of works next to the bed, so I can still use it. Finn, let's go. Thank you so much for hanging out here enough that you got to redeem the coconut roll. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that a ton. Thank you so much for being around for such a long time already. And for watching the stream enough in that time as well. Actually, maybe I like that a bit more. Like like a little chandelier. Or like a candelabra. I think that's what it's called. Right? What is it called? Oh, not torch. Okay. That's not what I anticipated. Why is that light so huge? Oh, you can't even size it down because then it glitches out. Okay, well, I guess we're not using that then. Hi, Jenny. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing really well today. Okay, let's actually also get the Crystal Creations pack at this point. So I think there might be even more items in there that would really work over here. Oh, the little oil lamps. Oh, that's really cute, actually. Good night, Chris. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you, thank you. Have you thought about the toilet solution? There's just not gotta be a sense of privacy. I think that's a very correct assessment. Unfortunately, but that's just how it works. Do I like having a rug? Maybe not. The floor is already kind of busy. I feel like adding more mirrors, but like we don't really need another mirror technically, but it's just pretty. Oh, that could be nice. Hold on. You just got home from work. I hope you had a really good work day. It doesn't really come with a necklace on it, does it? That's too bad. That would have been nice. And I feel like this one would... Is that too big for the wall shelf? I feel like it could work. the little jewelry box. Oh, yeah, of course. There's necklaces in the versions in debug. You are so right. We just have to turn on debug and then all is fixed. I wasn't thinking about that, but that's very smart. Oh, we also have all the crystals. Keep forgetting. These clouds are only slightly in my way. Little crystal cabinet when you come up the stairs. Let's see the necklaces. Where is it? Over here. That one. Does that come in different colors? No, that's actually too bad. Because it is kind of... it's kind of dark for this build. But I still like it. I will still use it, I think. I'm still kind of debating whether I want to use a rug. Because the floor is really busy, but I also feel like it feels so... Oh, you know what we could do? We could use a fuzzy rug. Like a fluffy one. Because again, that kind of fits with the whole theme of the build. Let's save, by the way. And then I might potentially do like the last little bit of this build. I'll work on that tomorrow off stream, I think. I do notice myself getting like a little bit tired, and I don't think that usually is the best for the Love Struck Rook. Ooh, that also comes in fluffy. Although I don't really like this color white. I might use this one. I think this is Snowy Escape, but then just sized up. But I always struggle with like staying creative if I'm tired. And I think I genuinely thought that we wouldn't even get close to finishing this build today. But if I see this now, I think we got so much further than I ever anticipated with this build, because I literally only need to do the last little bit of interior design upstairs. And I truly think that we nailed it. This is so much better than I anticipated it would be. Also, Delilah, hi, it is good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. I missed all of today because I was super busy in the train for a few hours. I hope you had a good train drive. It looks heavenly. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys all like it. I think it will even be nicer. The big yellow wall that you see now, I think if we have like furniture in there and it's kind of a bit more of a mix, I think that's going to be really nice as well. But I think this turned out perfectly. The landscaping was definitely what it needed. I think if I hadn't done the landscaping, I was genuinely in a place where I was like, okay, I don't think I have the build to win the Builders games this season. And now I'm like, okay, potentially we could win. Like, I'm at that point where I'm confident that we could if we wanted to. So I like that. That's a good feeling to close that was the last stream for the Builders games. Because I'm going to finish this tomorrow and then I'm going to turn it in. And that means that next week we're going to go back to other Sims things. I think I'll return to the Not So Berry. Also, hi Kia. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Thank you for the clap, Esther. Or the clap, the applause. But we're gonna. I'll probably go back to. I think. Okay, so hear me out. Wow, I can speak. let me walk you guys through my thought process. So next week I'm gonna do some extra streams because one, I'm home alone. So I will probably feel lonely. So then it's always nice to stream because then I get to hang out with you guys. And two, the week after, I'll be in the US for TwitchCon. So there's going to be like a week or like 1.5 week basically without any streams. So I want to kind of make up for that in the week prior to leaving. So my thought process is next week, I'm probably going to do 4 co-working streams, of which one is probably going to be a long one, although I'll commit to that on the day itself, but I'm going to do 4 co-working. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then I'm going to do, I think, actually 5 normal streams. It's a lot of streams, I know. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're going to do gaming. On Saturday, I'm going to do an extra gaming stream on Saturday evening. So like normal time as always, but then on Saturday evening. So I might do like half of that and also bury half of that 100 baby challenge. And then on Sunday, we're going to do the IRL stream for the tour in Rotterdam. So it's a busy streaming schedule next week. I'm going to make a lot of hours. Also, Dicky, hi. I hope you're doing well. But then I'm going to take like a more than 1.5 week off. So you won't see me for like a while. I'll be around on like Instagram and Twitter and stuff, but I'll be traveling to the US. I'll probably post a lot on Instagram. This might be a good time to mention that. I always for TwitchCon make like a little highlight, and then I like share a lot of the things that I'm doing, like meetups and just general activities. So if you kind of want to get a little bit of an idea of what a TwitchCon is like, then following me on Instagram and then like kind of keeping up with my stories would be the best idea. I do plan on making a vlog or like a little video about TwitchCon this year. I'm going to take my camera, but at the same time, I also know events like this can get really chaotic and it might be really hard for me to like actually keep up with the filming. So I'm just going to try my best. I'm going to do my best to keep up and make a little vlog. Also, it's going to be okay home serve. I'll make sure to practice plenty of self-care. The thing is, if you're home alone, like I don't have that much else to do. And I'll still have plenty of time where I'm not streaming. So it's going to be fine. I'll have plenty of time to read my book and do my things. And as always, if I feel like it's too much, I might cancel one. It's going to be okay. But I'm also really looking forward to hanging out with you guys and just like playing games and stuff. So yeah. But I think for now, I'm going to find someone to raid. I'm going to see where we can go for today. Let's actually see who all is live. Ooh, I see someone that we don't get to raid very often. But they are playing The Sims. It looks like they're... You know how I said earlier, if Shrek was a fairy, they would live here? It looks like this person is actually playing... Shrek Sims. I think they build a Shrek swamp, and I think they're playing as Shrek. They're doing a 10-hour stream. So this sounds like, yeah, if Shrek was a fairy, that one hollow. So I feel this is going to be perfect. This is going to be perfect. I think it actually looks like they might be doing, they're like looking for a swamp for Shrek to live in, but I have confirmed now they are doing a Shrek swamp stream. Will you show us the finished build? Yes, of course, Nymphliora. I will definitely show you guys the finished build before I do some gameplay on Monday. I'll also of course keep you guys updated on like the scoring and stuff next week, because we'll probably receive the final scores next week on Wednesday. So you either see a really happy roll because I've won, or you're gonna see also happy roll because I didn't win and the other person who did actually fully deserved it, because everyone's so good in the Builders games. I wouldn't even be like salty about it. I'll just be so supportive because I'm like, everyone deserves it so much. But yeah, I'm gonna take you guys to also Hollow. I just realized I don't see you like that. I see you like a moderator in chat. I don't see you. I also love how it says Verbonne. That's really funny. You did so good for 4 weeks. Thank you, Esther. Thank you. Thank you all so much for letting me do this. For sitting through another Builders games with me. It's such an honor to be building alongside so many crazy talented builders. So it's really cool to get to share that with you. But yeah, we're gonna go say hi to my friend Violet. She is so awesome. She's a big inspiration. So I'd love it if you come with me to say hi to Violet. I saw that earlier. You already posted the socials in the Discord. So if you're hanging out here, feel free to check out my website. It has all of my socials linked. And if you are not part of my Discord and you'd like to know when and what I stream, or you'd like to keep in touch with the community outside of stream hours, for instance, over the weekend, to share what you've been up to talk about games, stuff like that, feel free to join. We would be more than happy to have you. And if you're going to come along on this raid, feel free to copy and paste one of the raid messages. Is she going to take a break? No, it looks like she might be. I'm just going to go there. I don't care. At this point, I'm just cursed anyways, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to start the raid. There we go. Did I start it to the right person? I did. If you're going to come along, we want Shrek. Yeah, it looks like she is ending the Shrek. Why I'm saying. I don't care though. We're still going to go say hi because Violet is super cool and I love her to bits. So, please come along with me on this raid as we go say hi to Violet. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll be back with, like I said, lots of streams next week. Please enjoy your weekend. If you're going to do something fun, feel free to post it in the Discord. Next week, I'll have fresh hair. We'll be dark-haired Ro again, or like darker red-haired Ro again. But thank you all so much for hanging out. I appreciate every single one of you. Hello? There we go. And I'll see you guys later.